heroes may fall, hope may fade, but new heroes will arise.
Hey, what's up guys, this is K9 Unit.
And this is airken.
Oh, I got a new nickname for you. K9 Eunuch.
Finish the intro!
It makes sense. It makes sense. Because all dogs are eunuchs. Most of them.
Hopefully, neuter your dogs.
Oh, and this is trees.
If you haven't known
Neuter your trees.
You take the seeds out.
Okay, so we're here to review Torchlight 2. And, we quite like this game.
Yeah, we like this game. I'm sorry, I'm kind of tired because I've been playing for so long.
You played like 35 hours.
I haven't slept for a couple of days just to play this game.
Okay, so first impressions.
I guess that's me. So you cannot really. We apologize because you can't really get away from talking about Torchlight without comparing it to Diablo, since they are kind of from the same roots, I guess. So yeah, I didn't play Diablo 3 myself, but I play a heck a lot of Diablo 2, and I totally enjoyed Torchlight. I haven't had so much fun playing a game for a while now, and it's been a very enjoyable experience for me. I guess you guys played Diablo 3, so you guys can give me more of a discussion here, I guess.
I don't think we're as qualified because me and Ken here didn't even get to level 60.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We didn't get to endgame.
Yeah. Well, it just became a drag, but we're not here to talk about Diablo, so Torchlight.
So for me, Torchlight was it was really fun. I'm still enjoying it, even though I'm pretty much higher level in my Torchlight character than my Diablo character, and since it's so much cheaper, it's definitely worth its price, I think.
You level faster too, right?
Oh yeah, so. And it's a lot more fast paced, cause we'll get into that later.
Yeah, so for me it's I enjoyed Torchlight, but it was too hardcore for me. I enjoyed the Diablo new system where you didn't have to worry about stats, you just worry about loot. And I know I'm gonna get hated for this because most people don't enjoy the stats, but for me it was too much.
A naysayer. We should kill him.
No! How are you gonna record?
Oh, too bad.
So how was the story like?
Was there a story? I didn't pay attention.
You played through it.
Well, the story is pretty simple. There was one of the heroes from Torchlight 1, the alchemist, got power hungry, and then now he's the bad guy for Torchlight 2. So there's a new breed of heroes, and they're going to take down the alchemist.
Kind of like your typical
you don't
story.
You don't really play Torchlight for the story in a way. Although I do like any games with a rich story element. The thing about Torchlight is that I think the story kind of fell short because it's kind of shallow. I do enjoy rescuing spiders from a cave, but it's kind of there's not as much immersion than many other games. It just doesn't matter. You just keep playing. You don't really care at all.
Exactly. In this game, I enjoyed it even without the story. It's I don't care. Skip. I just want to do the mission.
I care about picking up that red weapon more than I care about the story. Yeah, exactly. Which is kind of sad.
Yeah, exactly.
Just walk around. I want to kill things.
But that just shows how fun this game is.
Okay, so let's talk about gameplay. What made Torchlight so fun for you guys?
Okay, so I think I played the most of both games. So for me, Torchlight is way more fast-paced, and because our characters runs a lot faster.
Yeah, it's very inhumane how they run.
Yeah, so fast.
There's no stamina. No stamina bar.
Yeah.
The map is huge, but there's still a lot of mobs and they always come in packs. So every time you bump into a pack of mobs, it's you get swarmed. And I guess there's always a charge bar, so you don't want it to go down. So the more monsters you kill, the more charge you get. And then, so you don't want it to go down. So you're always trying to, after you kill a bunch of mobs, you just want to go to the next bunch of mobs so you could fill up your charge meter.
So what he's saying is just the pace is pretty freaking hectic.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just constantly fighting for n number of hours until I get tired and log off.
Non-stop action, pretty much.
And I thought that D3 had a lot of loot too, but Torchlight had even more loot, I think.
Yeah, it's like the entire screen is full of loot.
And you get a lot more unique items compared to.
But it's satisfying though,
it is
right?
satisfying.
It's very satisfying, like compared to other games. I feel like I don't really like too much loot because like I don't like sorting through loot. But when I play Torchlight, I feel like just picking out an item feels kind of rewarding. And I guess I want to talk about the AI too. Like, I found Torchlight AI to be very awesome. The monsters actually behave differently under different circumstances, and like some of them run away, and some of them like just comes head on, and some of them when they get wounded they move back a little bit, and the casters actually like try to kite you. And it's actually quite interesting what they do with the AI. I was very impressed.
And then, so we also have pets too, right? So that's what keeps
I love
the
the
pace.
pets.
Yeah, you love airken, right?
I don't know why you called your pet airken.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it keeps the pace going because you don't have to go back to town to sell your stuff. You just
Yeah.
tell your pet to do it.
So it's very tiring in a way. Like, because you're just like, whoa, getting mobbed all the time, and you're just like running and killing things, and you don't even get to go back to town to rest or anything. So yeah, the reason why like I love this game and I play so much of it, but Ken still have more hours than me because I've been spending a lot of my time making new characters.
As per usual. You should see his Guild Wars account, man.
Yeah, you should see all my games. I'm one of those people who like trying everything. So I probably have like 15 characters, all with different skill sets. And I know there's a respec potion, but I didn't want to spawn it. But yeah, there are 4 main different classes in Torchlight, and there's Berserker, which is like a melee fighter type of character, and there's Ember Mage, which is like your normal mage, and then there's Outlander, kind of like your rogue type of character, like assassin type, and there's also the engineer, which I found to be the most interesting class. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I've only played everything except the Outlander, and the Berserker is pretty cool. He's basically, the name is pretty accurate. He just goes like really fast attacks, just like all out attack, no defense.
You go balls in.
Yeah, balls in, exactly. And I played the Ember Mage too, and it's typical mage. But I like it because you can actually hold a sword and shield with the Ember Mage too. So you got a melee Ember Mage.
What? That's nonsense.
And I played the Engineer, and that class is pretty cool. It's just kind of like the tanky DPS kind of.
I found Engineer to be the most creative because of the charge bar. It's I guess a new mechanic in this type of games. Like you charge up your skills, and the amount of charges you have on your bar will actually affects the skills you use.
Yeah.
So it makes them more powerful in a way, and that's why there's a constant like drive for you to move to the next mob and keep killing things because you want to charge up that bar again and go all berserk and stuff.
Go into God mode.
Yeah, go into God mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the reason why they don't really play Outlander is because I got it on lockdown.
K9 unit, you can
It's
tell.
always that
you can tell by his picture.
Yeah. I like ranged characters, but the funny thing about Outlander here is you could build like a pure magic character, which is just really mind-blowing to me.
What? Nonsense.
Yeah. So, like, I did a pure range, like, just shooty stuff.
Shoot. I like that word. Shooty.
Yeah, okay. So, and there's just, it was fun. But the biggest problem I find is the range. When you start out, you have no range at all, so you're forced to be in the middle. It's pretty lucky that I was playing with these two guys, so I didn't really die.
No, that's why you should use a sniper.
I wish I got one.
A longer shotgun.
A longer shotgun.
Okay, what about the skill trees?
Oh, there's what's really special about at least what I think made Torchlight very special is that there's 3 specific skill trees for each class, but all the skills are open to you, like all of them. So like you don't have to invest in a particular tree to actually get unlock the other tree's skills. So which gives you a lot of freedom in terms of like building the character. So that's why I have so many characters because I've been trying so many different types of things, and
it's also the reason that it drives me nuts. Yeah. Every
have too
time,
many options.
yeah.
But you had one job. One job.
Whoa, dude, no need to get so angry.
One job. All you had to do is DPS.
Yeah.
And what I liked was there's a lot of passive skills, and the passives are ridiculous.
They are pretty OP. You could
Yes.
just put everything into your passives and be okay.
Most of my
Yeah.
points go into my passives, which is crazy. Like, a lot of games are not like that, so it's pretty cool to have like really good OP passives.
I definitely enjoy the freedom in building the character. Like, it's instead of like a constant lockdown of like you like sometimes you plan your builds and everything, and then you end up not liking them, and yeah. So that's classes for Torchlight.
Alright, so the graphics. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about it. I never really liked cartoony graphics, but it's still you can't deny it's not a pretty game.
A
Yeah.
naysayer.
Again,
It is a pretty game.
It is
I love the graphics.
it's not like D3, you know, the AAA games that you see nowadays graphics. It's still a little bit, you know, kind of behind the ages a little bit.
Well, but it's meant to be run on like less graphic intensive
Yeah, that's
computers, right? So
true. Yeah, so yeah.
Well, I like the graphics. I think it really suits the style of the game. Like, it's more like less serious. It's more fun. It's more arcadey. It's like, you know, it has a lot more like just a more fun air to it.
It's got a very colorful palette.
Oh
it's
yeah. The effects are crazy when you have all these skills running.
And it just seems to be like every game we play, it's just chaotic because we can't
It
see
is
what we're doing.
chaotic.
it's designed to be chaotic.
All the
right?
freaking effects
So
just covers everybody. We can't
it's
see
a
what's going on.
ludorama.
Yeah, so it's
Lutarama.
really pretty when like all these lightning and fire and everything. Like, it's pretty cool.
In general, I enjoy like the design of the levels. There's depth to like the environment, and I really enjoyed it. I wish there's more destructible environment though. It will make
Oh,
the
yeah, that'd be
game more
cool.
fun, I guess. Because I like hitting everything.
You just like blowing everything up.
Yeah, I just like touching everything.
Kill all the tables.
I don't think you should put
I
that
like-
on the internet.
I like, yeah, I need,
I like lamp and
I need-
tables.
yeah, I like lamp and tables, and I like to turn them over. No stone should be left unturned. So yeah, I think all Diablo 2 fans can rejoice because Torchlight 2 soundtrack or music, it's actually very, very close to the original, like Diablo 1 and 2.
Yay!
Like with the well, you guys are yay. So like it's very close. Like you have the classic guitars / mandolin sound, and like at times like it's actually I know the sound doesn't really match the graphics as much, but like the sound it does like brings out the darkness in the game.
I think the best compliment you could ever give a sound is it makes you want to buy the soundtrack.
yeah, but it's online for free.
Yeah.
So you don't have to buy it.
Now you know.
Did you pay for that thing?
So, wrapping things up.
Well, I think the game is really good. Like for a small developer with only around 30-ish people, like they really step themselves up and basically compete with big names like Diablo. And however, there's like some minor flaws, but I think it could be fixed. Is that like one thing I noticed is that when the mobs do get off screen, they kind of get stuck in time, like they get frozen in time. So if I stun a mob and I run away, that mob will still be frozen and like it will still be stunned when I come back. So other than that, like the game is really, really enjoyable. Like as I was saying before, I haven't played a game so much and so religiously for a long time. So that's why I am so tired right now.
I agree with Trees. It's a very well made game. The only problem is the stats really do turn me off, so I'm not into it as much as these guys are. So if you're like me, maybe don't get it straight away.
A naysayer.
Again.
For me, it's like I like the stats. I love all the loot and sorting out the loot and placing my stat points. And I don't really care about being hardcore. I just like to build what I want to build. And I also like the replayability of this game. There's a lot of potentials for mods to come out. There's mod tools and it's open source, so people can make all sorts of mods and all sorts of maps too.
Okay, so if you could sum up Torchlight 2 in a sentence, what would you say?
I fished 10 times and I become the apprentice baiter. I was hoping that if I fish like 1,000 times, I'll become the master baiter. But like, yeah, apparently it's master angler, not master baiter. Disappointed at the achievement. But yeah, I enjoy the game a lot. Too much, actually.
Okay, for me, it's hack/loot, rinse and repeat. Basically,
press button to receive bacon.
So yeah, for me, it's make sure you turn out your difficulty because it is pretty easy.
Oh, so
Yeah,
we
just
got a
start on veteran.
hardcore person, eh?
Yep. So if you enjoyed our video and you liked it, please give us a like. If you want to see more from us in the future, please click subscribe and yeah.
Buy this game. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.